Mrityate vam kadachit nayam bhrudvam bhavitam vanam bhuyah ayo nitya sashvato yam purano nam hatyatam hanyamane sarirehe. This is not born, nor does it die. Nor is it a thing that come into beings once and passing away will never come into beings again. It is unborn, ancient, everlasting. It is not slain with the slaying of the body. It's so wonderful, this part. You see, it said that the soul was never born. So we can't say we are born from God, no? That's why the word, whenever we talk, I always say, we come out of Him. So, the soul is never born, nor dies. So here he's saying that it is not something which is passing by, or it is it have modification with birth and death. So the soul death don't have any, how to say, hold, grip over it, or even birth don't have any grip over it. It is free. So he said this modification is only for the body. So he said that all that is passing away will never come into beings again. So he said what once it's gone through, it don't go back again. It is unborn, ancient, everlasting, you know. So that this modification, this changes which happen in the body, once it's gone, it's gone. Look, you were a baby. You are middle age. You get old. Can you reverse the process? No, you can't. But for the Atma, it's separate from that. So there's 6 modifications which the body go through. Birth, becoming, growth, transformation, decay, and destruction. It's nothing to do with the soul. The soul is ever free from that. It is unborn, ancient, and everlasting. So it is unborn, you know. It is never, the soul was never born. We can't say the soul is born from God. No, it came out of God. You see, when you are born from someone, like a mother, a child, you know, is born from the mother. You know? But whereas the Atma is everlasting image of God. It is everlasting, a drop of himself. So it was never born. You know, it's everlastingly present inside. It's not something which is separate from God, but it is a part of God Himself. Eternally. Whether one think about it or not. You know, whether one is aware of it or not. So it is ancient, which means there is no time to it. We can't say, oh, you have a young soul. Oh, you are old soul. You know, very often in the esoteric world, you hear that. Huh? This one is an old soul. It's very wise. But this wiseness is due to what you see outside only, or here, what you perceive with the mind only. No? Then you say, oh, this one is ancient and this one is young. Here Krishna is reminding that the soul is eternal. It's not young or old. So it's not bound by decay, you know. It's not bound by, the term, like I said earlier, when the body dies, it decay and transform, you know, destruct and finish. Whereas the soul is not like that. They don't go through this kind of transformation, you know. It is everlasting. There's no destruction to it. So, because of this eternity of the soul, so even if the body is slain, the soul is not. So here Krishna again is explaining, you know, even if you cut the body, nothing happened to the soul. Again and again he's repeating and then reminding Arjuna of that, you know. But this Satchidananda is in that of you. But here he's not using the word God. He's not using the word Paramatma, nothing. This will come later on. He is trying just to reason him, you know. But within this body there is something greater, which we call the Atma. That's why this yoga is called the yoga of the self.